Hey guys, what's going on? Tyrauku here, and I hope you're all doing great. Today I got a video that I know is not everybody's favorite subject. I know not everybody gets excited. Can't wait till reset happens so I can log in and do my 3v3 matches, right? So I know it's not the most exciting thing. It's literally classic arena, copy paste it ×3, moved over, tag team arena, and now you have to do this for your dailies. If you're a newer player, it's even more frustrating because you don't have a ton of champions to build fun teams and try out new things. But it's definitely worth doing because you get Drexstar from the shop, 100 days of 3v3. Just keep doing that. Get Drexstar, and the accessories in there are very good as well. And honestly, I try to buy a lot of this stuff in the shop. As you can see, a lot of it's locked out. I'm gonna try to get the Sacred Shard as soon as I get enough points to do so. But the accessories are very good. So if you can push here, it's great. Void Shards, Ancient Shards, Energy, you get all kinds of stuff, okay? So if you can push, you definitely want to. Now, I know a lot of people are not the hugest fans of it, but I did do a video a while back talking about an easy way to farm gold bars in 3v3. Now, I know it's not easy in all ranks. Bronze 1 I've seen to be like the most difficult because a lot of people keep their defenses up. But if you're in an area in 3v3, this is going to be the strategy from the previous video that I mentioned. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but I've kind of changed my strategy on how I do the gold bar farming and then how I actually set my defense to actually move up or stay the same wherever I am in 3v3. Okay, so basically the strategy from the previous video was, okay, on Sunday is when the 3v3 resets, okay? We have 4 days and 4 hours until reset actually happens. Well, I say Sunday, but it's actually like Monday at like 2 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. So we'll just pretend it's Sunday, okay? Sunday, arena reset happens in 3v3, all right? So from Sunday up until I said in my previous video, I think it was either Thursday or Friday, I go in here to the defense and I set all one-person defenses. Now, I do a full team of level 1 champions or very easy champions to kill. So if anybody's going through those missions where it's kill 500 champions in the arena, the tag team arena, make it easy on them. Go ahead and stack your defenses with very easy champions to kill so people can have an easier time, okay? But if you want to set just a one-person defense, that's fine too. It'll get attacked. Basically, what your goal here is to be in the red. So then you're seeing a lot of these one-person, very easy, quick kills or quick teams to fight, right? Because if they're in the red, they probably have a pretty easy team to fight as well because clearly they've been attacked quite a bit and now they're in the red with you. Now, like I said, I know maybe bronze is kind of hard to get in the red. A lot of people have told me. Silver, I think this works very well. I know for a fact that I believe silver 3, definitely silver 4 and up, everywhere like that works perfectly fine. Not an issue whatsoever. You can get into the red and you're good to go. Now, there was a misconception in my previous video that a lot of people were confused by, okay? I had somebody actually message me saying, hey, Ty, in 1 week, I went from silver 4 to silver 2, okay? This strategy doesn't work. It's garbage. Well, it's not actually like that, okay? You can't move that much in 1 week. How 3v3 works is let's pretend we were in silver 4, okay? So silver 4, we had the silver 4 emblem over here. We'd have a silver 3 on this side if we were in the red, which I am in the red right now, and you see gold 3, and then we would have a gold 1 up here at the top, okay? All this means is right now, if reset happened, I would be moving down to gold 3. However, I'm still in gold 4, so I'm not moving anywhere right now at all. It doesn't matter until the ranking period ends, and that's when you move, okay? And if you're in the yellow, that means you're gonna stay during the ranking period. And if you're in the green, it doesn't mean that you've moved up to gold 1 if you're in silver 4. All that means is that when the ranking period ends, that is when you would move up to gold 1. Now, I thought everybody knew this, but like I said, I had several people say I moved up and down tons of ranks throughout the week. I don't like this. It's not good. So don't worry about that. You only move at the end of the week. Now, my previous strategy, like I mentioned, was start on Sunday, go through the week, the defense, put it up like Thursday or Friday, and then hopefully push to either move up or stay the same for the next week. Lately, I've changed that strategy quite a bit. As you can see here, I'm doing pretty easy matches. Now, there's 2 things that made me change the strategy. The 2 things were CVC, where getting gold bars in the arena, doing your 3v3 matches is very, very beneficial. So what I've done is during CVC, and during the tag team arena tournaments, which have decent rewards, they're not crazy good or anything most of the time. When they first came out, they were pretty good, right? But typical player game fashion, they make the rewards really good. And then over a little bit of time, they kind of scale it back, okay? But when those 2 events are going on, what I do is I will start during that time actually purchasing tokens to do more matches, okay? Now, if you're low level arena and you're not getting a ton of rewards from doing it, whether it's in CVC or if it's in the tournaments, you may not want to buy as many tag team arena refills, but it's literally 15 gems for the first one, right? I think it's 15 gems for the first one, maybe 40 for the second one. You can literally preload these for the next day if you wanted to. And this is kind of what I do. So I'll go ahead and buy these two. Let's go ahead and say, let's pretend that I had like 3 or 4, okay? Let's say CVC was like 6 hours, say 5 hours from ending, okay? It's getting close to the end. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. But today is Wednesday. What I'll do today is I'll go in here to Tag Team Arena. I know everybody who's working on Tag Team Arena, working on CVC, trying to push the most points possible. Same thing with the Tag Team Arena tournaments, everything like that. And this is probably going for people all the way down to Silver 1, maybe even into some levels of Bronze, but they're all probably setting low level defenses so they can farm a lot of points. So what I'll do is I'll go in here knowing that I'll farm up all the matches I can, okay? I'll empty out all my tokens just in one fell swoop, okay? Once I finish that, I should probably be midway in the yellow, maybe just in the yellow, who knows? But I'm going to be in the yellow, okay? Maybe if you're lower level, maybe you'll be in the green, or maybe you'll be very close to the green. As soon as I finish my last match, even if it's on Wednesday, I'll go in here, set my defense fully stacked, okay? So basically what I'm doing is I'm using CVC, I'm using tag team tournaments, things like that to basically drop down ranking very quickly, because as you can see, people are very active during this time, getting a lot of farming going on, getting a lot of gold bars, farming up all that stuff, getting my Drexstar fragments if I didn't already have them, working on my Sacred Shard, working on all these rewards. And then once I get to the bottom, I'm buying up a lot of Tag Team Arena refills, maybe even the day before, saving them. And then my last burst, I use all my stuff, try to get as high as I can, and then in my last match, boom, I throw in my defense, because having a defense at all is going to discourage more people from attacking you as compared to if it's just a one-person defense. I'll literally go through, clear my entire list, and if somebody has a defense, it doesn't even have to be a good defense. I'll just skip it, okay? So it doesn't even matter. So I want to talk about that and kind of how you can consistently move up, or at least stay the same wherever you're at in the ranking, and still do the gold bar farming that I mentioned before. So this video wouldn't be very valuable if I didn't give you guys any tips whatsoever on how to actually farm the teams. So I do want to go over what I think is probably like the bread and butter 2 teams you should have for Tag Team Arena to be pretty consistent with your wins, pretty consistent with moving through and selecting opponents, okay? The 2 teams are a speed team, which is going to be your Arbiter, your Gorgrab leader, your Haikatoon leader, whatever it may be, into a speed booster, okay? This is going to be your fast team. That team, let's say you're using an Arbiter speed aura, okay? If you're going through and you see somebody using a Duchess speed aura, then okay, you know, your Arbiter 30% speed aura versus their Duchess 19% speed aura, you're probably going to be faster than them, okay? If you're using a Gorgrab, they have a Duchess speed aura, you're probably going to be faster than them, right? I think Gorgrab's what, 20? So it might be a little bit closer, but you have a speed booster. They don't have a speed booster, okay? So that's a pretty easy matchup to pick, okay? Now, assuming they're not like just super tanky, super annoying, you can match your fastest team versus that team. Now, I'm going to go in here and make sure Gorgrab's, let me make sure this is all accurate that I'm saying. But 23%, my bad, 23% in the arena. Now, the second team that I think is so important, and I've been working on this every time I get in somebody's account for 3v3, and especially if they're lower level, this is a second team that I try to build, okay? A lot of times people try to build a third team, maybe another speed team, maybe another go second team. It just really depends on how you can distribute your speed gear, but your fastest team should be pretty fast. It should be your best, your fastest gear, but that second team should be a blender counter team, okay? So blender teams in the arena, this is what it consists of. It consists of a fast Arbiter, no strip champions. Well, it doesn't have to be Arbiter, even it can be any fast speed boost, okay? No strip champions. So you don't want to go against Madame Saris. You don't want to go against the Sathalia, no Kymars, nothing like that. And it typically has an ally attack champion like Lanicus, Longbeard, Catacomb Counselor, Kreela, maybe. There's a few other options, Farrakhan, okay? Those are all options that may be in blender teams. And then a lot of like the pretty typical common setup is Skullcrown and Sinesha, maybe Skullcrown and Ray, Skullcrown and Biggin, any 2 AoE attack champions on their A1 ability. Basically that team, all they're going to do is they're going to be faster than you. Go ahead and expect that. And then they're going to get their ally attack champion to basically just rush you and just do so much damage, okay? You know how that team's going to work. That team, that's the reason why I've said that team is not a good team to have on defense. On offense, it's great. Now, I had a comment in a video saying that Blender is a good defense, but this is why it's not good, is because it's so specific to counter, okay? I'll literally build a team. This is my team right here to counter Blenders that I know 9 times out of 10 is going to beat a Blender team, no problem. Because the weakness for Blenders or teams like that is if they don't beat you in their first go around and you have some speed at all to your team, you're probably going to beat them. Okay. So in order to do that, you need to bring champions like a Seeker for a leader. It does increase defense on all your champions. Seeker in a big shield set is majority of the time going to be safe against a blender team. Okay. Seeker in a shield set, maybe even throw another shield. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. My goodness, shield set champion in that arena team. Okay. Maybe use a Seeker and a Sandlashed. Both those two champions together will literally keep you safe. Okay. If you die with those two champions, you probably need a better shield set, or the blender you're going against is just way too strong. But for my team, I have a Seeker, Necrit, Herndig, and Skytush. Okay. I have no problem living against blenders. Krisks work very well also. If you really need a lot of protection and the blenders are just too strong for you, you could throw in Seeker, maybe Razin, Iron Brago, maybe like defense-based champions who are innately tanky, and they get more benefit from Seeker's aura plus his passive that procs. So build a team that can have good defense. If you don't have Seeker, that's not a huge deal. You can throw in defense-based champions. You can throw in Sandlash, put her in the back so she procs her block damage, press ally attack. Krisk, very good option. Big shield set. Take a champion with high base HP, champion like Necrit. Throw Necrit in there in a shield set, maybe if you have him. Now, obviously, this is an amazing champion for blender counter type teams, but throw him in there and then boom, okay? This team is an easy counter against any team that has all well, just honestly, it doesn't even have to be blender. This team counters just big damage dealing teams, but they don't have a strip champion, okay? If it's a Hegemon, that's where Skytouch Shaman comes in. She allows for a little more diversity. So if you have a champion who can cleanse, boom, now you have a Hegemon counter, okay? So if you have a champion that can counter blenders, you're going to be good. If you have a if you have a team that can go against their maybe slower type teams, boom, you're good. So you have two teams that can win. That's really all you need. Just win 2 out of 3. And then once you go from loading up the matches from CVC, getting as high as you can into yellow, and then throwing in your defense, and then taking your two teams, which are your speed team and your blender counter team, going through the arena, picking and choosing your matches, waiting for your refreshes from basically Wednesday up until Sunday during reset, you're going to be good to go. You're going to be able to farm enough. You're going to be able to move up the ranks now. Whenever you get to say gold 2, gold 3, wherever you feel comfortable, then just chill out. You don't have to worry about going up into the green each week. You can just load up your matches, land in the yellow, and just chill out there for the week, okay? Just get to where you're comfortable, farm the matches. But in my opinion, this is a very safe way to continually progress through the arena, okay? So building a team in expectation of countering those damage-dealing teams that have no strip champion, building a team that you know you're going to be faster than the enemy. And one thing is, it's very risky to take your fast team against the enemy's possible fast team, okay? So like if I'm using Kymar and the enemy also has Kymar and they have like an Arbiter as well, I'm going to be very hesitant to go against that team. Why not just take my Kymar with a 30% speed aura, match against their Duchess, and then boom, I'm going to be safe because I know for sure my Kymar team, unless they have like a crazy fast like Siphi or Arbiter or something, chances are 9 times out of 10, my Kymar with a 30% aura, team built for speed, is going to be faster than their 19% speed aura, their defense aura, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't always try to take your fastest team against their fastest team and hoping, hey, if I go first, I'm going to win the match. Instead, take your fastest team against the team you know is going to be the slowest. Know you can win that match, fight that match, and then take your go second blender counter team. Just pick those blender matches, go against that team, and then you're going to be pretty consistent in getting 2 wins majority of the time. Now, I'm not going to go over all the different go second options, but there are a lot of different champions. Sandlashed, Krisk, Seeker, Brago's very good as well. Brogni in a shield set because the enemies deal damage to themselves, which is actually hilarious when you go against a blender team and you have a big shield on you and they basically kill themselves by attacking you because you have Brogni who does damage based on the shields you have. But there's a lot of champions, okay? And I've done a few different videos on building a go second team and you can kind of build around that. But let me know, what are your strategies, if anything different or anything special than mine, that you have for continually moving up in the arena or staying the same in 3v3 arena? Do you have anything different? Are you going to try this out? Hopefully this helps you guys out. I know Drexstar is super helpful. Hopefully a lot of you guys already have him, but he's a super crucial champion, as well as getting the accessories, free energy, ancient shards, sacred shards. If you get to there, void shards, all the stuff in the 3v3 arena is worth it. And if you have a system like this and something that actually you can plan out and predict, it's not really that bad, okay? It takes time, does take a little bit of time commitment, and you have to consider when CVC, when the tag team reinterments are going on. But if you plan it all out together, you can get the benefits of all that, land yourself in the highest spot of the arena, throw in your defense, and you're going to be good to go for the rest of the week. So hopefully this video helps you out, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, help out the algorithm, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.